After a busy 2 weeks of flying back and forth twice to and from El Paso, my house has been neglected. So today I'm hunkering down and we're doing a total reset to start my week fresh. The last time that I was back here by the pool was for our Memorial Day get-together with the kids and the grandkids. Now, typically, after a day of swimming, I will rinse off the furniture and the patio, but this one time, I had to be on a flight to El Paso early the next morning. So today, I'm going to get out here and I'm going to take care of all the things to get this patio and the pool area refreshed. So, hello friends, welcome back to my channel and into my home. And if this is your first time watching my channel, my name is Michelle, and my passion is to encourage women to reclaim peace in their lives by building sustainable routines. I would love to have you follow along here on my channel. All you have to do is click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. So I'm going to start right here and I'm going to try to take down this ding darn table. As you know, I always have issues with things like this, and this is definitely going to cause me an issue. Anyways, I do end up getting it down. It just takes some time, but I'm going to start here with the table and then I'm going to get everything tidied back up before I pull out that hose and rinse everything off. If you don't already know it's June, you would definitely know if you live here in Texas, because we've got June bug central here. So there's June bugs all attached to these little floaties, and I'm trying to shake them off into the little rock garden back there. But June bugs, man, those things really drive me crazy. A couple of weeks ago, I sprayed all of these cushions and also the pillows with a fabric spray that is like a water repellent and also stain repellent. It's really doing a really good job at taking care of all those stains that I was getting from the kids wearing their sunscreen. They would sit on the chairs, and of course the white would get on the chairs. But it's really taking care of that. And also, it's so much easier for me to clean now because the cushions are not completely soaking in all that water. As you can see, my Jeremiah 29:11 sign fell down off that back fence. So Michael's going to have to come out here and hang that back up. It is meant for outdoors, but we get a lot of wind back here, especially with that open gate. So he'll need to come and hook that back up for me.
Slow down, hold on, take a breath. If I could, I'll make me feel less. Something in my brain causes stress. So come on, make me feel different. You wanna hold, don't hold back. Oh, your little drama's got me mad. And I don't need to tell you facts. You know I always want you back, girl. I could give you a big bad surprise. Let you take your time. Show you wanna die. Treat me nice and I'll save you a slice. Baby, it's time to slide. Do you wanna try? No, it's true. It's what we do. Yeah, I know. It's true. It's true. It's what we do. Yeah.
First of all, I got no regrets but a twist and a turn.
Just look how beautiful these potted plants have filled out. They're absolutely gorgeous. I love that chartreuse color going down. You want to be sure you keep those trimmed because they are pretty invasive and they will, you know, take over the whole rock bed if I let them. But just absolutely gorgeous. We do have a watering system in there. My husband and I finally got that planted and put in there. As you can see here with the potted plants, as it's dripping, we've got water that comes on every morning at 8 in the morning to give these a good water. Absolutely love them. There's Indigo. That's Madeline's dog, Indigo. All right, let's get to cleaning.
Do you wanna try? It's true. It's what we do. It's true. It's true. It's what we do.
After spending the amount of money that it cost for this built-in grill, I have no problem with adding it into my routines when I'm cleaning around this pool area. So as you can see, it's only taken me a few minutes, but it's really going to help to maintain the shine of the stainless steel.
Laying on the sofa, a cup of orange juice in my hand, waiting for some thunder, fireworks, some fun. I haven't been feeling it lately. Technology, come and help me. I just wanna feel a bit naughty. Think I'm gonna paint him in pretty. You can need his loving, all the loving that I'm needing. 'Cause the way he feels is almost real, and I'll keep going the way I'm needing for loving, for my liking. Jada made him. Do 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 do. All my friends are dating IRL and getting it on. But what's the point in making devices give me all that I want? I haven't been feeling it lately. The technology came and saved me. I think I will ask it to marry me. Think I'm gonna paint him in feels is almost real.
All right, so if you haven't jumped on board with this Swiffer hack, you really should. This saves me so much time. I use it here on my sliders, and as you can see, I'm not having to pull out my ladder anymore. I'm not having to pull out the soapy water bucket. I'm not having to pull out the squeegee. I can get it all done with this Swiffer and with my microfiber window shine cloth. I also use this in my bathrooms. On my tall mirrors. Love it. Can also use it on the shower door. And then one of you reminded me that there is a guy on Instagram, I think he might be on TikTok too, and he uses it in his kitchen. So I'm going to try this in my kitchen, so stay tuned so you can see how it works for me. You guys have been really liking the tips that I've been giving that my father gave me. He owned a prominent janitor service in El Paso, and he gave me a lot of tips before he passed. And one of them is when you finish cleaning your windows, let the outside corner edges be the last thing that you clean. The reason is when you are swiping either with this cloth that I'm using here or even with a squeegee, you are pushing all the dirt down around the bottom edge or out on the sides of the edge. So you want that to be the very last thing that you clean when you're cleaning your windows.
Think I'm gonna paint him in 3D. It will give me his loving, all the loving that I'm needing. Cause the way he feels is almost real. Yeah, I made him for loving. I made him for loving. Think I'm gonna paint him in 3D. It will give me his loving, all the loving that I'm needing. Cause the way he feels is almost real.
All right, so after the party, everybody helped me get the dishwasher loaded before I had to leave on the plane the next morning. So today is the day I'm going to go ahead and unload that dishwasher and reload with anything that we have left over. And while I was on the plane, I also made my grocery list for what I was going to need for the next week. I like to use Mealime as my app so that I can go in there and choose whatever recipes that I want to make for the week. It populates a grocery list for me, and then when I got home, I just quickly went through my pantry, my freezer, my refrigerator to look for the things that I already have and check those off of that list. Everything else, I went to HEB and I made an order on the HEB app. And then they're going to be sending me or bringing me my groceries today. I don't typically do this. I don't care to really have my groceries brought to me very often because oftentimes they get the food wrong or they're not really checking to see if your produce and things like that is very fresh. But I needed to do it today because I had a very busy day of getting this house cleaned up and I need to get groceries back into the house. So that's what I'm going to have coming up is the groceries will be delivered here in just a little bit, but I've got to get the refrigerator cleaned out. So once we get this done, I'll be cleaning out that dirty refrigerator.
World that's left in a love that's gone silent. Can't look further ways cause we're just so blinded. Tell me to hear when I ask you to listen. We're on the same side, but you're making me the villain. Have I grown too comfortable? Thought we were unshakable, but when you started leaning on somebody else, I didn't know you. Gave me a sign, now my shoulders are closed. We're on thin ice, we're at each other's throats. What? We were so out of touch, so far, so far apart. Been way more than wrong. Just look at these scars. Damn, we're forgetting, not fighting. Yeah. No wrongs that we're righting. It's a shame, oh no, that we're playing this blame game. We were so out that we're playing this blame game. You push me away and all that I tried to give when you only take, you never see in my shoes. But you don't accept it, we had a standstill. While you be building walls made of steel. Here we go, calling it quits so you can find someone to click with. Someone new fit, treat us like a business. Sharp tongue cut like a knife, this isn't us. I don't recognize the me that loves you, guess I'm done. Have I grown too comfortable? Thought we were unshakable. But when you started leaning on somebody else, I didn't know you. Gave me a sign, now my shoulders are closed.
I'm just going to use a wet microfiber cloth and get everything cleaned out in here. These are my favorite microfiber cloths that I've found so far. So I have a lot of these and you're going to see me using them all throughout this video.
Damn, we're forgetting not fighting. No wrongs that we're righting. It's a shame, oh no, that we're playing this blame game. We were so out of touch, so far apart. Been way more than wrong. Just look at these scars. Damn, we're forgetting not fighting. No wrongs that we're righting. It's a shame that we're playing this blame game. We've been so out of touch, we're so far apart. It's been more than just rough when you look at these scars. We're forgetting not fighting. No wrongs that we're riding. It's a shame that we're playing this blame game. We were so out of touch, so far apart. Been way more than wrong. Look at these scars. We're forgetting not fighting. No wrongs that we're righting. It's a shame that we're playing this blame game. We were so out of touch, so far apart. Been way more than wrong. Just look at these scars. We're forgetting not fighting. No wrongs that we're righting. It's a shame that we're playing this blame game.
I always give away too much. It's like I've got no sense of touch. I'm always pouring out my heart. No, little by little here. I'm always pushing things too far. 2, 5, 6, 10 drinks at the bar. No boundaries, I get too close. No, little by little here. 'Cause I give my all. Oh, no, little by little I pour out my heart. Little by little here. I always run and hit the wall. I'd rather jump and risk the fall. I see no limits in the sky. No, little by little here. No, got stuck on working on myself. Thought I was wrong and needed help. But I'm just different, something else. No, little by little here. 'Cause I give my all. Oh, no, little by little I pour out my heart. Little by little here. I'm gonna go everywhere and be myself, I swear. I'm gonna give my all, 'cause I don't care if people will stop and stare. Let me fly, let me fly, let me fly into the sky. Let me be all that I can be. Let me fly, let me fly, let me fly into the sky. Let me be all I can be. Let me be all I can be. My all. Let me fly, let me fly like them. I'll shine again. I'll be free, be all I can be. Never ever walk that road again where self-destruction rules me. Walk in heaven aligned with what I am. I'll shine again. I'll be free.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get this counter cleaned off. As you know, I have the hardest time trying to clean off the center of the counter. I'm just too short to be able to reach the very center of that counter. So one of you reminded me of that Instagram guy. Like I said, he might be on TikTok too, not sure, but I know he's on Instagram, and I know that he is a single father to either 3 or 4 kids. Anyways, he does this on his channel, on his Instagram, where he puts a microfiber cloth right here on the end of the Swiffer, and he uses that to reach the center of his very large counter. His is even larger than mine. So anyways, that's what I'm going to do here today, is I'm going to give this counter a deep clean with this microfiber cloth. I also sprayed it with some Method. It's the pink one, the all-purpose one, but it smells really good. Anyways, I'm going to clean it, and then I'm going to also rinse it, and then I'm going to go back over it with, is it the Method's Granite Cleaner? Like I said before, I know that I'm double cleaning here with the 2 different methods, but the Granite Cleaner I like to use separately because it gives a beautiful shine to the counters, and I think of it more as a shiner and not a cleaner. I don't know why, but that's just the way that I am. So when you see me using a different cloth, I'm actually using that Method's Granite Cleaner. In my case, my Method Granite Shiner. I hope you got that.
True survivor, standing tall amongst the brave. It's time to rise up, yelling glory to the saved. And we fall, we reign, we rise again. The fall, the pain, we try so hard to feel sane. It's all in our brain. Always keeping us restless with the lights, keeping us restless with the lights. Lighting a fire for the night, let it burn, keep inside, keep your spirit up at night. There's a miracle alive. All the pain inside your bones, all the cold inside your homes. You were never all alone, all alone. Restless all the time, feel myself decline, lose myself till my heartbeat stops. But we fall, we reign, we rise again. The fall, the pain, we try so hard to feel sane. It's all in our brains. Always keeping us restless with the lights, keeping us restless with the lights.
For a little bit of a change, I decided I'm going to try moving this plate rack over here onto the counter. Now I have a plant, this beautiful vine plant, that I put in the top of the plate rack, and at the bottom I have some extra plates that I use on occasion. To keep this plant watered, and I have these in 4 or 5 different plants here in my home, is this little glass cylinder thing, like a little water globe. This one is a little bird, absolutely precious. You fill it full of water and you just stab it into the soil of your plant. and it will drink as much as it needs, throughout the week or whatever. I absolutely love these little things, and like I said, I do have them in several of my plants around the home. As you can see also, this vine is very thick, and I have to reach in there and try to find the dirt before I can put this in here. Anyways, I will link this little glass globe for you down in the description box.
Feel myself decline, lose myself till my heart restarts. But we fall, we rain, we rise again. The fall, the pain, we try so hard to feel sane. It's all in our brains, always keeping us restless with the lights, keeping us restless with the lights. Always keeping us restless with the lights, keeping us restless with the lights. Always keeping us restless with the lights, keeping us restless with the lights. Always keeping us restless with the lights, keeping us restless with the lights. Always keeping us restless with the lights, keeping us restless with the lights.
Still rough around the edges. I guess that some things never change. Yeah, I know that it's been ages, but it kinda feels the same. No matter how hard I try, you cannot push me out, so just listen. I've been thinking of you since you broke it and moved to LA. And no matter how hard I try, I cannot get you out of my system. I know we both have some things left to say. Can you stay a little longer? Can I make you change your mind? Yeah, I know that it's over, but can we stay here for a while until everything's alright again? That's cool with you, cool with you, cool with you. 'Cause that's cool with me, cool with me, cool with me. Is that cool with you, cool with you, cool with you? 'Cause that's cool with me, cool with me, cool with me. Maybe I am selfish, 'cause I want you to myself. Yeah, I know your friends are waiting, but we both know we wanna stay, just like nothing has changed. No matter how hard you try, you cannot push me out, so just listen. I've been thinking of you since you broke it and moved to LA. And no matter how hard I try, I cannot get you out of my system. I know we both have some things left to say. Can you stay a little longer? Can I make you change your mind? Yeah, I know that it's over, but can we stay here for a while until
You can see the evidence of all the little sticky handprints on the top of this table. This is where the grandkids played, and they also ate their hot dogs, their sausages, their chips, and all that other fun stuff. Watermelon, all the fun stuff. It's all stuck to the top of this table, and like I said, I didn't get a chance to get this done before I had to be on the plane. So, not like me, but it is the fact, and I'm going to go ahead and get all this cleaned up. And I will be using my Methods Daily Wood Cleaner. This is by far my favorite wood cleaner. I don't even think I'll be switching ever again because I really love this stuff. I love the smell, and it does not leave an oily after on my furniture. Now, of course, if you're going to polish, you're going to want to use a little bit of an oil. This is a cleaner, and it's not a conditioner. So occasionally I will use a conditioner on the top of the table, but on a daily basis, I love to use my Methods Daily Wood Cleaner.
'Cause that's cool with me, cool with me, cool with me. Just stay a little longer. Can I make you change your mind? Just stay a little longer before it's time to say goodbye. Just stay a little longer. Can I make you change your mind? Just stay a little longer before it's time to say goodbye. I guess that some things never change.
All right. So besides the floors, I've been able to get my dining room done. I've got my kitchen done. I've got that refrigerator cleaned out. I did that hack there on the countertops, and I really love that hack, by the way. And all I have left is to get the living room done. I also want to throw in all my throw blankets into the wash so I can have some nice fresh throw blankets. As you can see, Olive Grace loves to lay on the throw blankets. I also have Indigo here, and she will lay on the throw blankets too. So I like to get these cleaned up and smelling nice and fresh.
You have the time of your life every single night. The confetti's raining down. You put your hands to the sky, center of the crowd. You're the talk of the town.
So many of you have used my link for this glamorous wash, the Diva wash. Let me know down in the comments if you've purchased this and have you used it, and how are you loving it.
I say I don't want it, but I'm so full of it. I wanna be the life of the party. I wanna dance with somebody. Be ooh, 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 ooh. I wanna be the life of the party. I wanna hold on to somebody. Be ooh, 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 ooh. Living your life through a lens perfect.
While I'm catching up with things, I'm also catching up with the Bible recap. So you'll see I have my earbuds in, I'm listening to the word, and in just a little bit I'll be watching the recap up on the big screen on TV. I like to turn on my YouTube app and just watch Tara-Leigh Cobble do her thing to recap what we've read in the Bible.
Living your life through a lens, perfect pretending. You think no one can tell, but everything's just fake. Now you're becoming the person you once hated. You also used to say that. I tell myself I don't want that. What glitters isn't gold. I tell myself I don't need it, 'cause I'm fine on my own. But I hate being on the outside looking through a window. I say I don't want it, but I'm so full of it. I wanna be the life of the party. I wanna dance with somebody. Be ooh, 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 ooh.
I did set my robot vac to go off a couple of times while I was away. I wasn't here to empty it, so I could only do it a couple of times. So that's why you see me doing a pretty deep clean vacuum of the floors, because typically I run the vacuum every day, the robot vacuum every day, to help manage these floors. With the dogs and all that, they have to be done every single day. So like I said, I did run it a couple of times while I was away. Wasn't able to empty it. I wish I had one of those vacuums that self-empties. My daughter Bethany has the Roomba one that self-empties, and that thing sounds like a jet taking off. So I'm not sure that I really like that. I'm wondering if there's one that's not quite so loud, because I would really like to have one of those that, self-empties. I do have the robot vac mop system where it cleans the pads, so that way it can mop, and that thing is so quiet. But that brand doesn't have one where it will self-clean the vacuum too, if you know what I mean. All right, so now I'm using my eCloths mop system. I have a microfiber cloth right there on the end of that, and I'm just going to go ahead and give these floors a quick wash. You're going to see that I use a spray bottle. The reason that I do this is because these floors are matte and they tend to dry out the pad quickly. If you don't have matte floors, you should be able to mop your whole living room, dining room, kitchen area without having to use the spray bottle. But I also like to use a spray bottle because I put a little bit of cleaner in there, and it just gives that smell that makes me feel like I'm doing a good job when I'm cleaning.
I thought it would kill me. I thought it would kill me to fall again. But I hit the ground running, so I didn't feel a single thing. My mind was occupied, man, I was on a high. I could run forever to get a minute, just a minute of your time. If this is what it's like, I could get used to late nights dancing my place. I could get used to long drives, cab rides, your place. I could get used to be fighting just for the hell of it, and you putting up with it, 'cause you love me to bits. Late nights dancing our place. I could get used to this. I thought it would scare me. I thought it would scare me to let you in, but I was paper thin.
All right, so everything is done, and now I'm about to go out there and grab all those groceries. Unfortunately, they didn't bring it up to the door like I asked them to. For some reason, they always stop at the gate, even though I have it put in the paperwork to please bring it through the courtyard up to the front door. I even put a doorbell out there so that they can warn me that they're here. And for some reason, either HEB or oftentimes Amazon will leave it at the gate, which is ridiculous because that's out there where everybody can see it and can steal it. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and bring in all these groceries, and then I'm going to get them unpacked and put into the refrigerator and the pantry and all the other things.
And you putting up with it, 'cause you love me to bits. Late nights dancing our place. I could get used to this, taking the good with the bad. Never had something like this. I'm so glad that I found it for you in the dark. Love on the weekend on repeat, we're just another cliche, but who cares anyway? I could get used to late nights
This is the grandkids snack drawer, and as you can see, they've pretty much wiped me out. So I'm going to go ahead and refill it full of some of the snacks that they like. And also in the drawer of the refrigerator, I store some of their cold snacks in there. I did have a lot of those little oranges, those little cutie oranges, and unfortunately, they went bad very quickly. That's what I'm saying. When you order off of, the app, oftentimes they don't choose the freshest of fruit, vegetables, things like that. So those oranges did not last me very long.
Me and my friends are waiting in line, sharing one last blue camel. Don't have any money, but we're going out. Yeah, we saved up every penny. I'm smiling at him in the blue shirt and the
So these aren't the typical grapefruits I buy. These are very large. I'm going to try to fit them in here. As you can see, I've got to move things around so that I can get them fit in here. And I did try one of these grapefruits, and they weren't quite as sweet as the ones that I typically get. So I'm not sure why they brought me these, but they're not the ones that I originally order or pick up when I go to HEB.
swearing I'll forget you, kissing strangers to feel something.
Now, these gluten-free healthy oatmeal bites are the best. They're made by Alyssa. I have seen them in other stores other than HEB, but I always pick these up. I like to put them here on the cake stand. My husband really enjoys them. We allow ourselves one little snack at night after dinner, so typically it will be one of these cookies or one of the chocolate things that we get from Costco. But like I said, just one a night. So I keep these here, right here in this little tray. I got this, or little cake stand. I got this from Target a while back.
Right before the dawn, don't have any money, but this is the life, and we never want to grow up.
I am going to be washing the strawberries and the blueberries here in a minute, but I'm going to go ahead and stick them in the fridge so that way they can stay cold while I tear up the chicken. I like to buy a rotisserie chicken every time I go to the grocery store, which is typically once a week, and I go ahead and I rip it up and I stick it in the refrigerator. We use part of the chicken to make little snacks for Olive Grace. I fill a little ball thing with them. That I mix it with that, blueberries, and Greek yogurt, and I stick it in her little ball, and she just has a good old time licking it out of there, and it's healthy for her. As you know, she's been having some health issues with allergies and things like that, so I have to be very careful when I feed her.
I type my name in the bar on a wall in a bathroom stall. Yeah, I've typed my name all over this town where you broke my heart. Yeah, I was here. Lately I've been going through some hard stuff. Getting knocked down, getting right back up. Only mistake I made was thinking you would have my back, but it's one-way track. That's right, now I've had enough. Your bad behavior isn't what I'm worth. No, that's right, now I've had enough. You don't see it, but I see it. Ooh, I'm a march warrior, you bitter. Speaking with a different native tongue. You're egocentric, I'm a bootlicker. You don't ever get me. Ooh, I've developed, you're still the same. You see problems while I see keys. Even though we always will be friends, but sometimes you grow apart. You're taking all your problems all on me, forgetting you have a responsibility. The way that you don't care cause your anxiety isn't reason enough to be acting so rough. That's right, now I've had enough. Your bad behavior isn't what I'm worth. No, that's right, now I've had enough. You don't see it, but I see I've known you so many years, but sometimes you grow apart. I'm not where you bitter, speaking with a different native tongue. You're egocentric, I'm a bully.
Again, we have all of these blueberries because we do feed them to Olive Grace, but we also like to have them in the morning with a little bit of yogurt, things like that. Sometimes I'll put them on my oatmeal, things like that. So that's why we have so many of these blueberries. And then the strawberries, I used to cut them up. If you remember, I used to cut them up and have them pre-made in my refrigerator. However, we've been buying organic, and organic goes bad quickly. So I don't cut them up anymore because I want them to last as long as they possibly can. And then we do eat these quite often. Like I said, in the morning, we'll put some on our yogurt or we'll put it in our oatmeal, things like that. Now, I don't have a dish large enough to hold these, so I'm going to fit in as many as I can. As you can see, I'm also drying them before I stick them in there. But I'm going to put as many in here as I can, and then I'll just stick the rest that's left over. I'll just stick them in a little dish so that way we can get right to them. As soon as we open the fridge, it'll be one of the first snacks we get.
Many years, but sometimes you grow apart. I'm not where you bitter, speaking with a different native tongue. You're egocentric, I'm a bully girl. You don't ever get me. I've developed, you're still the same. You see problems while I see keys. Even though we always will be friends, but sometimes you grow apart. You're still the same. You see problems while I see keys. Even though we always will be friends, but sometimes you grow apart.
All right, so with a little bit of time and a lot of tenacity, I got my home reset for the week. I love starting my week with a fresh space. I have my groceries for the week, and I'm caught up with all my scripture reading. All this is setting me up for a peaceful week. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, would you please give me a big thumbs up and leave me a comment? This is really going to help with the YouTube algorithm. Oh, and speaking of YouTube, they've been watching you, and based on your interest, they are recommending these 2 videos for you to go see next. Thank you for spending your Sunday with me. I'll see you again next week. Until then, stay blessed, my friends.